Journal Record editor Ted Struley joins us now to discuss other stories making headlines in business this week. Ted, despite the downturn, there are still some who are optimistic about Oklahoma's oil and gas industry.
Well, there are, and there was an analyst who told us this week she's very optimistic about Oklahoma's potential in one of our shale plays. She says could produce more oil and gas than the Permian Basin. That's because of new technology that's being employed to get to that gas and oil that's in the shale.
A critical audit of Oklahoma County Sheriff John Wetzel came before county commissioners this week. What was the outcome of that meeting?
Well, it was pretty contentious, but in the end, the commissioners simply put off the question of how to respond to that audit for another week because Commissioner Vaughn was absent for the meeting. So they tabled it, but that puts it after Tuesday's election before they'll be making any decisions. And of course, Sheriff Wetzel is in a race for his seat against Mike Christian. So there were a lot of accusations about politicizing their response to that audit that criticized him for some fiscal mismanagement.
Tax credits for the film industry may be on the chopping block. What are you hearing, Ted?
Well, PFM Group was engaged to do a study on a lot of the state's economic incentives and report on their viability. They suggested that the film incentive, which is due to expire in 2024, should be allowed to just go away. They say that 13 other states have done away with those incentives. And the reason for it is that the film jobs that do come here tend to be temporary jobs. As soon as they're done filming the movie, the jobs go away. They think those incentives would be better spent promoting industries that create permanent jobs in Oklahoma.
Opposition to State Question 779, the education tax, is mounting. What's the latest there?
Well, this week we had both big city mayors come out against it, Mick Cornett in Oklahoma City and Dewey Bartlett in Tulsa. Many cities are opposed to this because it would put in a permanent 1% sales tax statewide. They think that will inhibit cities' ability to raise money with things like maps.
Ted Struley with the Journal Record. Thanks so much, as always, for being with us.
My pleasure, Liz.